Hello dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel where we delve into the captivating world of royalty, history, and the remarkable individuals who shape it. Today we turn our attention to one of the most steadfast and arguably the most diligent members of the British royal family, Her Royal Highness Princess Anne, the Princess Royal. Her unwavering dedication, her profound sense of duty, and her quiet yet formidable strength have once again been highlighted as she undertook a deeply significant engagement at historic Windsor Castle. Princess Anne's life of service began long before most of us could imagine. Born in 1950, she grew up under the watchful eye of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, absorbing the values of duty, discipline, and compassion that would define her own path. Even as a young child, Anne showed a fierce independence and an unshakable determination. By the time she reached her teens, she had already started to carve out her own space in the world of equestrian sport, a passion that would later lead her to the Olympics and beyond. Over the past several decades, Princess Anne has built a reputation unlike any other royal. Year after year, her diary is filled with hundreds of official engagements, from charitable visits and patronage duties to international tours and state functions. But what truly sets her apart is not the sheer volume of work, but the meticulous care and personal attention she brings to every event. Whether she's presiding over a small local award ceremony or representing the crown on a global stage, Anne approaches each task with the same seriousness and genuine interest in the people she meets. In recent years, her role has taken on even greater importance. As King Charles III navigates the early years of his reign, balancing tradition with a modernizing mandate, Princess Anne has been his unwavering pillar of support. Colleagues at Buckingham Palace describe her as the calm in the storm, practical, unflappable, and endlessly resourceful. She offers her brother not only her considerable experience but also her unquestioned loyalty, ensuring that the transition from the late Queen's era to his own is seamless and stable. But beyond her administrative and ceremonial duties, Princess Anne has long been a pioneer of women's empowerment, especially in the world of sport. In the 1960s and 70s, when female athletes were still fighting for recognition, she threw herself into eventing, a demanding equestrian discipline that tests strength, courage, and skill. In 1976, she became the first member of the British royal family to compete at the Olympic Games, representing Team GB in Montreal. Her performance may not have reached the podium, but the statement it made was thunderous. Women, including those of royal blood, belonged in elite competition. Today, well into her 70s, Anne's commitment to sport remains as strong as ever. She holds patronages with organisations like the Scottish Rugby Union, where she champions grassroots participation and professional development alike. As a member of the International Olympic Committee, she brings her unique perspective to policies that shape global athletics, ensuring that values of fairness, inclusion, and excellence guide the movement. On a recent Tuesday, Windsor Castle, its ancient stones echoing centuries of history, welcomed a particularly poignant ceremony. Princess Anne presented Dr. Anita White with her Commander of the Order of the British Empire, or CBE. Dr. White's work has reshaped sport for women and girls around the world. As founder of the charity Women in Sport and a driving force behind the International Working Group on Women in Sport, she has championed policies, programs, and research that break down barriers and open up opportunities at every level, from local clubs to Olympic federations. After placing the medal around Dr. White's neck, Princess Anne and her guest retreated for a private moment, a rare, unscripted exchange captured only in the memories of those present. Dr. White later told the press, "We spoke about how sport used to be run by old grey men, and how slowly, but surely, that's changing." It was a simple statement, but one that highlighted the slow progress made when pioneers like the Princess Royal and Dr. White refused to accept the status quo. Dr. White reflected on her own career. "I captained England to a World Cup victory in 1975, yet no one noticed. That injustice drove me to campaign for change ever since. Imagine standing at the pinnacle of your sport, World Cup and international acclaim, only to have your achievements overlooked. That sting, Dr. White explained, fueled her relentless advocacy, leading to training programs, research grants, and leadership initiatives that now uplift countless female athletes worldwide. Princess Anne's own athletic journey offers a powerful mirror to Dr. White's story. From her early triumphs in eventing to her ongoing support of contemporary athletes, and has embodied both the virtues of competition and the responsibility of stewardship. In hundreds of speeches, private meetings, and public appearances, she has urged organizations to embrace diversity, invest in women's programs, and recognize that the spirit of sport thrives when every person, regardless of gender, can compete on equal footing. The Windsor meeting was more than a ceremonial handshake, it was the convergence of a lifetime of shared purpose. Two women, royal and civilian, united in their belief that sport is a powerful engine for personal growth and social change. It was a reminder that progress often arrives quietly, in conversations, in mentorship, and in the slow rewriting of rules. As princess and continues her service, her influence extends beyond the fields and arenas. She serves as patron for over 300 organizations, from medical charities to military support groups, always bringing a level of engagement that goes far beyond mere attendance. She has thrown herself into causes as diverse as the British Dyslexic Association, Save the Children, and the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, showing that her interests and compassion reach every corner of society. Each year, she attends the Epsom Derby in her capacity as patron of the Jockey Club and regularly visits the Thames Valley Air Ambulance Base to meet crews and patients, emphasizing her lifelong commitment to public safety and well-being. At the Trooping the Colour, her precise salute and measured pace exemplify the discipline she applies to every aspect of her service. And when she speaks at the Sustainable Markets Initiative, a green-focused think tank founded by King Charles, her remarks on regenerative agriculture and climate-friendly practices resonate with the authority of someone who has championed these issues long before they entered mainstream discourse. In the coming months, you'll see her alongside the King at state events, supporting environmental initiatives, and traveling to represent the Crown. But perhaps her greatest work remains the countless small moments: the listening ear for a struggling charity, the private encouragement of an up-and-coming athlete, the steadfast presence at a local school opening. These acts, woven together, form the fabric of a life devoted to service, a legacy that echoes the very best of the monarchy's role in modern society. What do you think of Princess Anne's enduring dedication to her family, to her country, and to the fearless women of sport? Have you ever witnessed her in action at a local event or in the Olympic arena? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. We love hearing your perspectives. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more long-form explorations into royal lives, historical milestones, and the figures who shape our world. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time, right here, as we continue to uncover the human stories behind the crown.